So the Daltons have reached a new level of pettiness where I am just an innocent bystander. I have no sides in this, and I'm just going to comment as it comes along based on the knowledge that I pretty much have. Let's get into it.
You enjoyed the special? You know, Amber, I was sitting in here thinking, and you know what? I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry. I know that you wanted that life, you know, the famous life, the glitz and the glamour.
Okay, so two things. Number one, you're not sorry about that. And number two, possibly, maybe she wanted that kind of life. Maybe, who knows?
You know, what I provide just can't give you that, you know. I do stuff kind of behind the scenes. You want to be out in the limelight. So I apologize for that. I mean, I'm sorry that, you know, you wanted the world and the world just didn't want you.
So it's a hell of a shot, and then he goes back to drinking his juice because that's all Anthony has been basically reduced to, a bunch of shots. Again, hey, I'm an innocent bystander in this. I have come off of any sides of this because I realize that this is just plenty time. This is just both couples having an issue, and they're both just throwing shots to see exactly what sticks. That's what I'm watching.
You know, I'm sorry that I know you watching the special and Lauren and Tamara were in the special, and you know, y'all do business together now, and technically you kind of work for Tamara because she's connected with Wayne, so
That is true. She does work for Tamara, because she is connected with Wayne, which, hey, I thought, Amber probably would have done her own podcast or would have just focused on her restaurant. But hey, what am I to say to it? Again, I'm just calling this from a bystander watching every single solitary thing. But again, Anthony is being extremely petty. And hey, who am I to judge?
yeah, you know, I'm just sorry. I'm sorry that I can't provide those things, you know. Like I said, you wanted the world, and the world just didn't want you.
I could be so petty right now.
Go ahead and be petty. Don't hold back, please. Not for O'Neill. Don't do it because you're trying to see exactly if you can, go back into O'Neill's good graces. Please take the gloves off by all means. Listen to me. I've come off of both of y'all sides. I'm just in the middle commenting on whatever I'm seeing. So please go ahead. Take the gloves off.
But I'm not going to stoop to your low vibrational, insecure level, sweetheart.
So that's another shot. So saying you're not going to stoop and then say insecure, you know what I mean? It's another shot. So again, it's another fake shot. Both of them, listen to me. That's what I'm saying. Both of them have become extremely fake. Okay? That's what it is. Call it what you may. It's just a couple that has a lot of fakeness oozing from both of them at this point in time. But look at this face that Anthony's giving you. It is showing you he knows what he's doing.
Because trust me, if I wanted the world, he'd be mine.
That's not true. Sorry, Amber, but that's not true. If that was true, then Wayne would have married to you. Yeah, if we're talking about Wayne, if that was true, then Wayne would have gotten married to you, and he didn't get married to you. So the jury's still out. While Wayne may like Amber, he's not going to marry you. That's just what it is. Let's call a spade at this point. He's not going to marry her at all. She was with him for how long? He never married her at that point in time, right? He went to somebody different. She went to somebody different. And in fact, what he actually did was, sleep with you up to that day to show you that he don't really respect anything that you do at all. Much like Shayla. So let's just leave this here. Like I said before, none of them means them any good. Neither Shayla nor Wayne means Amber or Anthony any good at all. Let's just be very, very honest with that. None of them means them any good. They go ahead and reel them in, and when they reel them in, they get them where they want them, and that's about it. They play with both of them. So that's what's going on at this point in time. Yeah, that's it.
Well, technically, that's not true because if you wanted the world, you would have the world. But, you know, let me ask you something. Why do you think the world is so much better than me?
Well, let me answer that question for you because the world is not as petty. Why is the world much better than who you are at this point in time? It's not as petty. I think the level of pettiness that Anthony's going to is overly petty. It's too petty. Why else? Why else do I feel like the world does not want is so much better than Anthony? Because the world will actually listen more than Anthony does. I think it does at this point in time, and I think we're talking about Wayne when we say the world. That's who the world is in this quotations here. So yeah, maybe that's why I should believe that. You know what I mean? But again, the only thing though is the world never married her, so that's also another thing.
Like, answer me that, honestly. Was a good special, though. He's funny.
Now that is the epitome of if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen because she definitely went out of the kitchen because it is what it is. Look here, they're just being petty at this point. Like I said before, when I see them come up now, I'm just going to be calling it in between both of them and just calling what I know on both of them because there's nothing to side with here. There's nothing for me to side with. I know Amber have her dieharded fans who side with her no matter what, no matter how much she does the other little foolishness. Them going to side nonetheless. O'Neal is not going to even side with Anthony and whatever is going on based on even that, because I've realized that it's just levels of pettiness. That's really what it is. So I'll just enjoy it at this time for the entertainment value. But yes, he did strike a nerve because yes, the world did not marry her. And that's just the truth. Hey, you could have a man, but if he didn't marry you, he didn't marry you. That's just what that is. I mean, you wanted marriage and he didn't give you marriage. That is just what it is. Now, if you wanted to be one of the girls, you can always be that if that's what she's saying. But hey, and again, yes, the world is presenting to be better than Anton. Now, is it? I'm not sure because I don't know if Wayne is, you know, we're not marrying anybody right now, anyways. So you're not going to get more than Anton's going to give a woman at least some marriage. No, I'm going to give her some misery at the same point in time. So I guess there's a trade off in that. Hey, who knows? Give me all steak, like, share, comment, subscribe. Did Anton hit a nerve? I'm going to talk to y'all soon.